Terry Moran, who's now departed from ABC, he's very upset. He's one of the people who thinks Trump has been smearing the Somalis unfairly. Just want to give you some color on it. Here's thought 6.
First, it's a stupid thing to say. There are about 200,000 Somali Americans, refugees, immigrants, and American-born kids, too. And they came here because they believe that America keeps her promise, that this land is big enough and brave enough to offer safety and dignity and upward mobility to hard workers and big dreamers from around the world. Somali Americans are working hard. They're starting businesses, paying taxes, raising families. Second, presidents should not talk like that. No decent person should call any other human being garbage. But Trump does it, not just because he is that kind of man, but for political reasons. He wants to drag people down to his level, give them permission to become the worst version of themselves, and join him in remaking our country in his image.
He says that Somalis are hardworking. They're not. They're just not. I'm not saying there isn't a Somali who is a hard worker, but as a group, they're not hardworking. Now, it is true, by the end of the 19th century and the 20th century, we loosened up immigration considerably, and it caused a ton of problems. They don't point to the Constitution. They don't point to the Naturalization Act. They don't point to any actual parts of American history. They point to this stupid poem on the base of the Statue of Liberty, written by a socialist, that says, "Give us your poor huddled masses." That does not have the weight of federal law, first of all. Like, dumb socialist poems are not the Constitution. And two, that doesn't even actually describe the American tradition on immigration.
You made some interesting points about immigration and what the founders envisioned. It's gone a different way, which is not only being acknowledged by people like you and me, 2 MKs, but by Wajahat Ali. And here's how it goes. Sat 10.
You have lost. You lost. The mistake that you made is you let us in the first place. There's a bunch of us, and we breed. We're a breeding people. And the problem is you let us in 1965. There were a few of us beforehand, but once you let one of us in, you know what happens with brown folks? Our grandmother comes, our grandfather comes, our uncle comes, our aunt comes, our cousin comes, our second cousin comes, our third cousin comes. Then we have kids, a bunch of kids. And then guess what? Some white women, the Western civilization women, the pure women, the American women, quote unquote, the Rust Belt women, the real women, they like some of us brown folks. We don't take them. They come to us. So we're embedded. We are everywhere. I want you to realize this. You have lost. Your story is a shitty story filled with misery. It's filled with bland chicken. It's filled with terrible, terrible dry ass meat. Your music sucks. All your culture sucks. Nobody. That's why the kids listen to black people and their music. That's why the kids love Latinos. Your parties suck because they're monochromatic. Our parties have better food, better music, better looking women.
Then get out and go back to Pakistan.